Building a self-sufficient homestead is about more than just preparing for emergencies. It's about regaining control of your life. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle where you grow your own food, generate your own energy, and rely less on external systems. Whether you're just starting out or looking to expand your existing setup, breaking it down into manageable steps can make the process less overwhelming. In today's guide, we'll cover 12 essential steps to help you set up a homestead that's resilient, efficient, and adaptable. From growing your own food to ensuring you have a reliable energy source, this roadmap will guide you to independence and sustainability. And before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can join our community of like-minded preppers and never miss a video. Step 1. Start small, dream big. Homesteading is a journey, not a sprint. Many aspiring homesteaders give up because they try to take on too much at once. To avoid this, start with small, manageable goals. For example, instead of trying to grow all your own food immediately, plant a single raised bed with a few easy-to-grow vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, and radishes. Starting small allows you to learn through trial and error without the stress of large-scale failure. As you build confidence, expand your projects incrementally. Maybe add fruit trees. Start keeping backyard chickens or experiment with composting. Keeping a journal of your successes and challenges will help you refine your approach over time. The most important thing is to maintain your long-term vision while taking it one step at a time. Your dream homestead may include sprawling gardens, energy independence, and livestock. But each part of that dream begins with small, actionable steps. Remember, consistency beats speed when it comes to self-sufficiency. Step 2. Choose the right location. The foundation of a successful homestead is its location. If you're buying land, look for properties with fertile soil, access to water, and enough sunlight for growing crops or installing solar panels. The ideal property should also provide some level of seclusion while remaining accessible to resources like hardware stores or emergency services. Terrain matters too. Flat or gently sloping land is easier to work with than rugged, uneven terrain. If you're working with your existing property, adapt it to suit your needs. Test your soil for nutrient levels and consider adding compost or manure to improve its fertility. Install rainwater collection systems and irrigation to make the most of natural water resources. Even urban dwellers can make the most of small spaces with container gardening or vertical growing setups. Wherever you are, learn to maximize your land's potential while working within its limitations. A well-chosen and well-prepared location is the backbone of your self-sufficient homestead. Step 3. Grow your own food. Food security is a critical aspect of self-sufficiency. Start by planting a garden tailored to your region's climate and your family's dietary preferences. Focus on staple crops that provide maximum nutrition such as beans, potatoes, and squash, while also incorporating fast-growing greens like spinach and lettuce. To maximize efficiency, learn about crop rotation, companion planting, and soil amendments. Rotate crops seasonally to prevent nutrient depletion and pest buildup. Companion planting, such as pairing tomatoes with basil or carrots with onions, can enhance growth and deter pests naturally. Once you're comfortable with annual crops, expand into perennials like asparagus, rhubarb, and berry bushes, which provide a yearly harvest with minimal maintenance. Even with limited space, you can grow food. Consider vertical gardening techniques or small hydroponic systems. For urban preppers, community gardens are a great way to get involved while supplementing your food supply. A successful garden not only nourishes your family but also reduces your dependence on grocery stores and provides peace of mind in uncertain times. Step 4. Raise livestock. Livestock adds a whole new dimension to your homestead's productivity. Chickens are an excellent starting point, providing eggs, meat, and natural pest control. They're relatively low maintenance and adapt well to small spaces. For dairy and meat, goats are a popular choice for homesteaders with more land. They're versatile, hardy, and can also help clear overgrown vegetation. Other options include rabbits for meat, ducks for eggs, or even bees for honey and pollination. Before committing to livestock, ensure you have the necessary infrastructure, such as secure fencing, appropriate housing, and access to a consistent feed supply. Research the care requirements of your chosen animals, including vaccinations and diet. Livestock not only diversifies your food supply but also contributes to a more sustainable system. For example, chicken manure can be composted into fertilizer, and goats can graze on areas unsuitable for crops. Start small, focus on humane practices, and let your herd or flock grow alongside your skills and resources. Step 5. Set up a reliable water source. Water is arguably the most critical resource on any homestead. Without it, your gardens, livestock, and household systems will fail. Begin by identifying your primary water source, whether that's a well, a stream, or municipal water, and consider adding backup systems. Rainwater harvesting is an excellent option. Install rain barrels under gutter downspouts to collect and store water for irrigation. For drinking water, consider drilling a well or investing in a high-quality filtration system to purify natural sources. Learn how to manage your water efficiently. For example, use drip irrigation systems to minimize waste in your garden and practice mulching to retain soil moisture. Planning for redundancy is essential. If your primary water source fails, a backup system should be ready to take over. The more water options you have, the more secure your homestead will be. Step 6. Build a compost. A sustainable homestead thrives on healthy soil, and composting is the key to maintaining it. Composting turns organic waste, like vegetable scraps, yard clippings, and even paper products, into nutrient-rich fertilizer for your garden. Start with a simple compost pile or bin. Alternate layers of greens, nitrogen-rich materials like food scraps, and browns, carbon-rich materials like dried leaves. Keep the pile moist and turn it regularly to speed up decomposition. Within a few months, you'll have a steady supply of compost to nourish your plants. A compost system reduces your waste output while cutting down on the need for chemical fertilizers. It's an easy, low-cost way to improve your soil quality and boost your garden's productivity. Step 7. Focus on renewable energy sources. Energy independence is a key aspect of self-sufficiency. Setting up renewable energy sources like solar panels, wind turbines, or even micro-hydro systems ensures that you can power your homestead even when the grid goes down. Solar panels are one of the most popular options due to their efficiency, affordability, and adaptability to various climates. Start by calculating your household's energy needs. Prioritize essential systems such as lighting, refrigeration, and heating or cooling. A solar setup typically includes panels, an inverter, batteries for storage, and a charge controller to manage power flow. If wind is abundant on your property, a wind turbine may be an excellent supplement to solar energy. For those with running water, a micro-hydro system can be incredibly reliable. These systems convert the energy from moving water into electricity, offering consistent output year-round. Whichever option you choose, pairing it with energy-efficient appliances and LED lighting can reduce your overall consumption. By investing in renewable energy, you not only reduce your reliance on external power sources, but also create a sustainable and cost-effective system for the long term. Step 8. Preserve food for long-term storage. A self-sufficient homestead should always have a stockpile of preserved food to get you through emergencies, off-seasons, or times when fresh produce is unavailable. Food preservation methods like canning, dehydrating, and freezing allow you to store your harvest for months or even years. Canning is one of the most reliable methods for preserving fruits, vegetables, and even meats. Invest in a pressure canner for low-acid foods like green beans or meats, and use a water bath canner for high-acid foods like tomatoes and jams. Dehydration is another excellent option, especially for herbs, fruits, and jerky. A dehydrator makes the process faster, but you can also use your oven or the sun if you're on a budget. Freezing is simple and effective, though it does require consistent energy input. Consider adding a chest freezer to store bulk items like meat or pre-cooked meals. Properly label and rotate your stored food to ensure nothing goes to waste. By mastering food preservation, you'll extend the life of your harvest and create a dependable food supply year-round. Step 9. Build or retrofit your shelter. Your home should be both functional and energy efficient to support a self-sufficient lifestyle. If you're building from scratch, consider materials like cob, straw bale, or earth bags, which are durable, sustainable, and excellent for insulation. If you already have a home, retrofitting it with energy-efficient windows, insulation, and rainwater systems can make it more sustainable. For heating and cooking, look into wood stoves or rocket mass heaters, which are highly efficient and can be fueled with renewable resources like fallen branches. Solar water heaters are another excellent addition, reducing your reliance on electricity or gas for hot water. Think about storage and workspace as well. A root cellar is ideal for storing preserved foods, while a workshop or shed can house tools and equipment. Every part of your shelter should serve a purpose, contributing to the overall efficiency and functionality of your homestead. Step 10. Learn basic skills. Self-sufficiency isn't just about infrastructure, it's about knowledge. Developing basic skills like gardening, animal husbandry, carpentry, plumbing, and first aid will save you money and make your homestead more resilient. Start by focusing on one or two skills and expand as you grow more confident. For example, learning how to repair fences or build raised garden beds can save you hundreds of dollars while giving you the satisfaction of completing tasks yourself. First aid training is another critical skill that ensures you can handle medical emergencies when professional help isn't immediately available. Workshops, online courses, and local community groups are great resources for building your skill set. Remember, every skill you learn increases your independence and reduces your reliance on outside help. Step 11. Build a community network. Even the most self-sufficient homesteader needs support from time to time. Building a network of like-minded individuals can provide resources, knowledge, and camaraderie. Start by connecting with local farmers, gardeners, or prepping groups in your area. Community events, farmers markets, and social media groups are great places to start. Bartering is another valuable aspect of homestead networking. You might trade eggs for honey, fresh vegetables for firewood, or even share tools and labor. Building relationships with your neighbors and fellow homesteaders creates a safety net during emergencies and fosters a sense of community. Remember, self-sufficiency doesn't mean isolation. A strong network can make your homesteading journey more rewarding and less overwhelming. Step 12. Plan for the future self. Sufficiency isn't static, it's a lifelong process of adapting, learning, and growing. Develop a long-term plan for your homestead that includes goals for expansion, maintenance, and resilience. Regularly assess your systems to identify areas for improvement, whether that's upgrading your energy setup, expanding your garden, or improving your livestock care. Planning for the unexpected is equally important. Have contingency plans for natural disasters, power outages, or financial hardships. Build an emergency fund, maintain a backup food supply, and stay informed about potential risks in your area. Teach your family the skills and knowledge they'll need to keep the homestead running if you're unavailable. By planning for the future, you ensure that your hard work will benefit not only you, but also future generations. Building a self-sufficient homestead is a journey that requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to learn. These 12 steps are your roadmap to creating a lifestyle of resilience and independence. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Together we can build a better, more self-reliant future. Thanks for watching!